Hey, I'm Vott, and welcome back to Let's Play Lucius. And the reason you're seeing this black screen is because sometimes it just glitches out like that. So I'm going to hit resume game, and we're going to resume back at 5C. If you remember correctly, in our last one, we targeted Agnes. We got the rat poison. So 5C will be the time we wake up, and we're ready to go enact, and then we'll carry on. We'll have finally fixed my mistake. So, yeah, rat poison first thing. For some reason, I would take out the pencil first, but
be a good boy, Lucius, and see if Alistair needs help.
I don't care if Alistair needs help, Mother. I am going to go take care of a fat hog of a lady that everyone complains about. So we're gonna basically... I'm just rushing through this so we can get to the new stuff. Well, new to... essentially rat poison. We're gonna stick it in the bread. We're gonna switch away, but it'll do a cutscene. So I'll let this play out and be right back. And we gain a new ability, Mind Control, which drains our bar like mad, but is very useful.
This is a clear case of poisoning, and I need to interview everyone in the house again. Who prepares the food around here now?
I think it was Jovita, but I can't imagine she would be capable of something like this.
Oh my God! Why is this happening?
It's for me to decide who is capable of what, Mr. Wagner. Would you consider vacating the house for a couple weeks until things calm down?
We can't possibly do that, Mr. MacGuffin. This is our home. We want to set things right.
The autopsy showed that she was poisoned. After questioning everyone in the house, it seemed nearly all of them had some reason to dislike her. Jovita, the Latina maid, was the one who brought food to her. But this wasn't enough to press charges. I had no evidence of tampering. Christmas was just around the corner, and I got an invite from Mr. Wagner to join them for dinner. I had my doubts about sharing a table with a possible murderer, but I had to know more. But before I had any chance to snoop around, something else happened. No witnesses, no evidence. Something that can happen only on some very specific circumstances. Right weather, right spot, and the right time.
Now we'll have another meeting with dear old Dad, and we'll learn how to use our powers.
Ah, my boy. Such prodigious results. I am thoroughly impressed with you. Listen, I have something else to teach you. You have the ability deep inside you to look into people's minds and tell them what to do. Let's unlock this ability together.
So yeah, now we have mind control.
Now, follow my instructions.
Yes, I equipped it.
Very good.
So what he wants us to do is point at the dummy and press
That's
one.
my boy.
You'll see how fast that goes down. But essentially, we can make them do things for us while that's in effect. So you see this object appears here. We'll click on him. Click on the object.
Very good.
Now, if you could, please, sir, pick that up.
Now, to continue your journey, Lucius, with your new skills, you should avoid detection and reap more souls for me.
Yes, Father. Excellence, excellence, excellence. We have new power and I love it. Now, we won't be using it right away, but when we get to it. I'm gonna let this cutscene play for you guys watch. I have to go for a quick second, so I'll be right back.
I know we've had our difficulties this year, but don't let that ruin our Christmas. As a family, we have each other. We should remember our friends and our faithful employees we have lost.
I'm not sure how you expect to win another term in the Senate with speeches like that.
Dad. Alistair, could you bring another bottle of Burgundy, please? And on your way, could you turn on the Christmas lights?
Certainly, sir.
Alright. So I made it back just in time. Man, this all looks good. But what we're gonna do is take this water bottle. Because, as you can see, it's very snowy outside. And I'm gonna try and find the bathroom. Sorry about that, I just had to deal with something right quick, so it's got me a bit off right now. Ah, there we go, bathroom. Right. The item has been used correctly. So... where are you? There you are. Stop that, because that's annoying. So you see now it just says Alistair. So I was partially wrong in saying that it doesn't always just tell you who to kill, but... eh. So... oh yes, let's see what Agnes says. If this rat poison will let her know what happens if you break one of the cardinal sins, Father will be pleased. So as we just heard from our dear Papa...
Come on, everyone. It's Christmas. Let's eat and try to enjoy ourselves.
I can't believe Agnes is
Hello,
What's
my
taking
boy.
Alistair so long? He should be here with us.
Beautiful Christmas lights, aren't they? Oh, looks like they want us to do something here with this. Why is that, I wonder? Very slippery ice. But I guess he won't come around if there's no reason for him to. So we need to find a reason for him to come here. So what we'll do is we'll follow the Christmas lights. Here we go. And we will turn them off.
What happened to the lights?
Hide over here. Check the notebook right quick for Alistair. Should be careful because it gets slippery outside in winter. Yep. What do I do that could carry water and doesn't raise any suspicions? So you see he's coming there. Now this is the kill I always felt bad about because I like Alistair. He's kind to Lucius. He cares about the family. Whoa.
Go and get help, Lucius, quick! I must have pulled my back out.
So he's like, oh, I pulled my back, even though it looks like his neck is broken in several places. Good God. Hi.
Go and get help, Lucius, quick! I must have pulled my back out.
No. What we're actually going to do is switch to telekinesis, look up here. And then time for me to go silent. Pardon me. Oh, that's the one that always gets me. I hate eye stuff. Ooh.
Mr. Wagner, this is Wayne Preston from the Herald. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the recent deaths at Dante Manor.
This is a private line. How did you get this number?
5 deaths within a few months is quite a sensational story, Mr. Wagner. The public needs to know.
Winter Hill Police Department.
This is Senator Charles Wagner. Please put me through to Detective McGuffin. The press are closing in on this, Mr. McGuffin. I have an election coming up, and I can't let this get out of control.
I sympathize with you, Mr. Wagner. These journalist types are like vultures around every sad case I get. They just love tragedies. But what can we do? It's a free country.
I need to keep this out of the papers, Mr. McGuffin. We've had a run of bad luck. It's as simple as that. The stakes are high, and I'm under a lot of pressure to clear this up.
The pressure is on both of us. Your mess is making the precinct look like a joke, and my superiors are not going to take it lightly.
Yeah, well, you won't know the half of it unless you get this wrapped up.
Is that a threat, Mr. Wagner?
That's not something you want to find out. A couple of phone calls can do wonders.
Detective McGuffin. A word with you, please.
How did you get in here?
You're working the case here at the Wagner estate. I'd like to ask a few questions about the series of unusual deaths that have occurred over the last few months.
Now listen to me. You leave those people alone. They've had some bad luck is all. They're nice people, and they need space to get over their losses, okay? And if I find you anywhere near this house again, I'll run you in. You got it? I was almost ready to bring in the Latina maid. I was planning on searching a room, hoping to find a bottle of rat poison or a padlock. But suddenly, it was too late. Seems that Tom Wagner, brother of Charles, had an affair with 2 of the maids. I guess one of them found out and wasn't happy about it. Can't really figure out what they saw in that guy. I mean, he was mooching from his brother and doing God knows what in his dirty little film room. When we searched that room, it was a sick pervert's nest. I mean, they had a kid in that house. Little did I know about this kid.
Pardon me. January 3rd, 1973, fatal affair. Alright, so that's going to call it for this episode. But before I do the usual outro, I do want to say something. I'm going to put a warning at the end of this video and the beginning of the next 2 videos. The next 2 videos deal with some pretty harsh, subjects, and I'm just going to come out and say it. It deals with suicide and things like that and driving people to it. So if you don't want to watch those, that's perfectly understandable. You can skip ahead 2 videos after this one. But as always, I'm Vott. If you like the video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and I'll see you later.